In this video, we are going to learn how to create tables in a database. As we all know, once a database is created, we can create as many tables as we want inside that database. So in the last video, we saw how to create a database. Now inside that database, we are going to create one table in this video. So firstly, we will be directly creating that table in PHP MyAdmin, and secondly we will be creating another table using PHP program so that we can understand both the concept. Okay, so I will just write the objective for today's video. The objective is creating tables. Okay, so what I will do is I will go to PHP MyAdmin. Okay, so I am inside my PHP MyAdmin, and in the last video we created many databases. We created 3 databases. So I will just go to any of them. I will just go to programming. Okay, let's go inside the database programming. So here, as you can see, I am inside the database programming, and now I will just fire queries. See, even here we can directly create a table by specifying the name and the number of columns. But I always say that firing queries is a better practice, okay, and it will help you in mastering SQL, MySQL. So whenever you want to create databases or do any operation, make sure you go for SQL. So I'll just go to SQL, and here we will fire queries. So let's learn how to create a database, how to create a table. So what we do is we use the keyword create followed by the keyword table. So in this case, we are using the keyword table. In the previous video, we used database because we created a database. Create table, then the table name. Let's keep the table name as users. Okay, I'm just keeping any random name. And inside the round brackets, you have to specify the column names. Okay, you can specify as many columns as you want, but for now I will be just specifying 3 columns. Okay, so the first will be, let's say, username, which is varchar, which is of type varchar. I will just give it the max limit as 100, and you can even put out some constraints like not null, and even you can make a primary key and all. But for now I'm not putting out any constraints, because for now our prime aim is to learn how to create a table. Second, let's say email ID. I will just say email is also of type varchar, and I'll just give it the max length as 50. And third, let's keep age. Age is integer. Okay, that's all. So I have a table called users, which has 3 columns: username, email, and age. So I'll just click on go. Okay, so as you can see, query has been successfully executed, and even here you can notice inside the database programming we have a table called users. So we can simply click on this. Okay, I'll just click on that. Okay, so as you can see, we are inside the table users, but for now we haven't inserted any values. So as you can see, we aren't able to see anything. Just these are the column names: username, email, and age. That's all. Okay, so this is how you can create a table in PHP MyAdmin. Okay, and even the and now let's learn how to create a table using PHP program, okay, through a PHP program. So what I will do is, the first step that I will do is I will drop this table, okay, because we'll create the same table using PHP program. So I'll just say drop table, and the table name is users. So I'll simply drop this table, and I will recreate this using PHP program. Okay, just delete this. Okay, so the table has been deleted, and now let's go to our IDE, and here let's see how to create a table. The first step, as we all know, is to establish a connection with MySQL. Okay, so we will first establish a connection. So I'll just say $connection is equal to MySQLi underscore connect, and it takes 4 parameters: localhost, then the username is root, password is empty, and the database name is programming in this case. Okay. Now I will just check if dollar connection means I'm just checking whether the connection is established or not. So if it is, then I can simply say connection has been established. Okay. Else I will just say else echo connection has not been established. And even I will break the line in both the cases. Okay. So now the connection has been created. Oh, I forgot to put the semicolon. Okay. And now we will just fire the query. So I will create a variable dollar query and I'll simply store a query. Create table. We'll simply create the table users only. And let's take 3 columns, the same 3 columns that we used. Username, which is of type varchar. Let's keep this 50 only. Then we have email. Even this is of type varchar. Let's keep the max length as 50. And the third, let's keep age, which is an integer type. Okay. Now I will just run this query. I will just say if mysqli underscore query, and it will take 2 parameters. First is the connection, second is our query, that is dollar query. So I'll just say echo table has been created. I'll break the line. Else I will just say else. Okay, even I forgot to put the semicolon here as well. Echo table has not been created. Okay, quite straightforward. The code is completely same. Just in the previous video we created a table, we created a database, and here we are creating a table. So just the query has changed, rest the entire code is the same. So what I will do, I will just go to my browser and let's reload this. Okay, let's reload the file. Okay, connection has been established and table has been created. So I'll just go here and refresh this. Okay, just refresh. Okay, as you can see, a table called users has been created. I will just click on this. And okay, as you can see, it has 3 columns: username, email, and age. Still, it does not have any value, but that's okay because we haven't inserted any value, because our prime aim was to learn how to create a table. So in this, so this is all about creating tables in MySQL. Thank you.